What's up, my case says the answer. It's your girl, Case says the Oracle, back in the building with another banger. Guys, today is current events. All right, it's a lot of current events I want to run by it. All right, and also we're doing some readings. I don't know who's gonna pull up. Somebody actually sent me money yesterday, and I didn't even go live yesterday, but I will do her reading. But anyways, if you was ready for this live, here I am. I know I'm a little late, but if you didn't, you're not able to pull up and be a part of the notification van, you will be able to catch it tomorrow, okay? Because this is some definitely need to know information we're going over today in this live. All right, but first off, let's go ahead and play that intro so we can get into all the juicy tea of these current events. And then if a few of you guys want some readings tonight, then we'll get into that as well. So without further ado, let's play that intro. All right. It's your favorite psychic, your psychic bestie, Case. That's the Oracle, back in the building with another banger. All right. Let's see who put in your girl late night notification van. We got Kara, girlie. I remember you. Thanks for pulling up. It's so good to see you. Welcome back. Period. So, guys, we're going to play a couple of clips of something that's been going on in current events. It's been mosquitoes. Okay, have you heard about this? Mosquitoes. Okay, very freaking crazy. I seen like a couple of TikToks, and then I saw some more, and then I saw some more, and then my sister went to the Beyonce concert. She said she was bit like through her sequin pants and like through tennis shoes and like socks, but maybe she was bit in Mexico, but they were also released there. It's a lot of confusion, but just like 30 bites is wild. So she's not the only one though. So guys, we're gonna play a couple of clips about this whole mosquito outbreak. It's causing sicknesses and some more. So definitely stay tuned, and then we're gonna get into a few readings. It's not that many slides. Girl, of course I remember you. Why would I not remember you? What's up, Just Be Love? Why would I not remember you? Why would I not remember you? What? Of course. I have a good memory. I remember all my people. Period. Unless y'all change your name or something. Okay, so let's get into the videos.
The release of 1 billion GMO mosquitoes has begun. They're being released in the Florida Keys as part of a plan to curb mosquito-borne illnesses like dengue, yellow fever, and Zika, and this is the first time they've been released in the US. The British biotech company releasing them is called Oxitec, and they obtained an experimental use permit from the EPA to release the mosquitoes on 6,000 acres across Florida and Texas. But a 2019 Yale University study warned the plan could backfire, creating hybrid mosquito babies that are actually more resistant to insecticides, and this could worsen the spread of the diseases. What could possibly go wrong?
The shit they doing now. Do you see this? Why do men always have to fuck with nature in the name of trying to fix a problem that they fucking caused? But next slide.
Pero que no estará tirando ahí porque... ¿Qué estará echando ahí? ¿Cualquier líquido está echando ahí? No. La señal que ahí es el punto, ahí. La señal que ahí hay otra patrulla.
So in that video, it looks like it's smoke, but those are actually mosquitoes being released from the helicopter. Let's look to the next slide.
This shit happened out of nowhere. We just sit here all of a sudden and that just start attacking people. Look at all these people. People are leaving. Look at this shit. It's attacking all these people. Out of fucking nowhere. It just started.
hell? When have y'all ever seen that many people in one event be swatting themselves? That is unheard of. Like, what is going on? So we did. So far they said Florida, they said Texas, Miami. Well, Miami is in Florida, and then now Maryland on the East Coast, South, West Coast, and Texas. Like, guys, this is crazy. Let's go to the next slide.
Hi, I'm Scott O'Neill here in Medellin, Colombia today, and I'm at the world's biggest mosquito factory for the World Mosquito Program. We're making in here 30 million mosquitoes a week. Come have a look. We're doing it for a very serious reason. Cities like Medellin have suffered from diseases like dengue, Zika, chikungunya for decades, but not anymore. We've been able to bring the solution of Wolbachia mosquitoes to this city.
1 minute later.
Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience. Only poor people should have the experience.
Hi, I'm Scott O'Neill.
So that vehicle is naming the culprit behind releasing all these fucking mosquitoes is Bill Gates. What y'all think about that? Next clip.
This is what 100 dead mosquitoes looks like. And this is how many I killed just last night over an 8-hour period. All I'm doing is putting a screen netting on the backside of my shop fan, letting it run. They just suck right in. I'm not using any kind of chemical or attractant. And this is what I'm getting. These small box fans do work, but not nearly as well as a high velocity fan. Look how many are still left inside of the fan. Those Spartan mosquito eradicators are not gonna do this. I know y'all probably think I'm going insane, but it's just too good not to share.
It's no reason that he should have sucked up all them damn mosquitoes unless there's some type of hyper infestation. What the fuck is going on here?
This is what 100 dead mosquitoes looks like. And this is how many I killed just last night over an 8-hour period.
Ooh, hold on. Let me play the next clip.
Holds things back so much. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
Up is the number one country that experiences malaria is Africa, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like for him to just say that is cruel and insensitive as fuck, but it's like he cares. But again, these are the people that are making major decisions that affect you and I, your children and grandchildren. It's fucking crazy. Wow. Next clip.
Glory be to God. 2 things real quick. My thoughts, my prayers in my heart out to her family. We shouldn't have been doing this to our own people. Second thing, I need warriors of God. Everybody is a child of God. It's gonna take a whole lot of heart to be a warrior. I'm gonna need some people banging on their chest because 2023, you are just becoming aware of what's going on. And it has been here since the beginning of time. And I can assure you, it is scary, surreal. But we ain't got no time to panic. Use your anger, use your frustration, use your heart, and aim it in the right direction. Use your guardian angels and continue to be in tune with God. God has no name, and we never should fight about God. We are here because of God. It's not a person, place, or thing, and we're not gonna fight about it now. Realize what's greater than you by realizing the greatness in you. Let's get into it. A 7-year-old girl in Alabama has died after contracting a virus from a mosquito that leads to life-threatening brain swelling. I just made a video a couple days ago about this. It's not getting a lot of traction, not my point. I'm out here promoting the best I can so people are aware what's going on. Genetically engineered mosquitoes. Is it a good, oh my God, the fact that that's a question. Yes, it's a real deal Holyfield. It's been here for a long time. We have an opt-out option? That's sarcasm. Look, come on, you guys. It's Bill Gates. He injects them with malaria and other contracted diseases, and then it fights off the other insects. Yeah, no.
It's getting crazy out here, guys. Next slide.
Fears this morning about the spread of that rare mosquito-borne virus responsible for at least 7 deaths from Michigan to Massachusetts. Eva Pilgrim is there in East Lyme, Connecticut, one of the places where this disease has turned deadly. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Cecilia. There is no cure and there is no vaccination, and that is why officials are now urging people to stay inside. We just sit here all of a sudden and that will start attacking people. Look at all these people. People are...
No quieren envenenar ese huevo. Puede ser, ¿eh? Te quieren envenenar unos cuantos tercera edad. Pero que no están tirando ahí porque...
This shit is getting crazy.
There have been 1 billion lab-grown mosquitoes that are actually being released out into the populace. 2 areas, Florida and Texas. Now, if you're not familiar with this, these are what they call the GMO mosquitoes. It says that they can't spread malaria. This is coming from the engineered scientists that are actually cultivating these. The idea is for them to come into the regions and basically wipe out the population of mosquitoes that are actually transmitting diseases. Only thing I would point out is just notice who is behind this. That is going to be, yes, you said it, the Gates Foundation. All right, which always makes things a little suspect, doesn't it? All right, but check this is where it starts to get very interesting because malaria cases in the U.S. are on the rise. Your visual guide to symptoms and prevention. This is out actually on the 14th. I just saw it on one of the weather channels as well. They're actually saying, hey, we're seeing a spike. In fact, if we go over here, this little data point for you, this first local spread of malaria in the U.S. in 20 years has been detected in Florida and Texas. And so we go back to where they are dropping these, as we said before, Florida and Texas. Coincidence? I'll let you make that determination, but
Fucking malaria, dengue fever, like what? It's wild.
Have you seen this insane research they're doing about injecting mosquitoes with vaccines?
Scary shit.
Yeah, what the fuck are they doing?
So they're doing that. They've already released them in Florida, from my understanding.
The fact that you've got some genetically engineered mosquito and you're releasing it on the human race, like, holy shit, man. The idea that you're going to contain those mosquitoes once you release them out in the wild.
Yeah, when we got what 6 slides out, and then I'll tell you some different stuff to protect yourself from like the mosquitoes and other little helpful little health tidbits I've found out about. Just hold tight. showing y'all that it is happening West Coast, South, East Coast. They've released these genetically modified mosquitoes that either people suspect have the vaccination or they're infected with malaria. But the number one goal that is fact, they're out to kill natural mosquitoes. They're saying they were doing that because the natural mosquitoes were hold and carry the malaria or dengue fever or Zika or something like that. So they were saying they could kill them, but they also could mate with them as well. And now, once again, we have this super mosquito. Like, this is just wild. Next clip.
Well, here's some Florida news you might have missed. Last year, they released genetically modified mosquitoes, but the reason might make more sense than you think. So, fun fact, the animal with the highest human body count by far is the mosquito. Mosquitoes have murked more people than every single war in human history combined. Like, they dropped 2016 LeBron numbers on us. So this biotech firm, Oxitec, released a swarm of genetically altered mosquitoes. So the idea is that the lab-mutated male mosquitoes will mate with the female mosquitoes in the area. Mosquitoes which can carry Zika, dengue, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it sounds crucial, and yellow fever. And these scientifically altered mosquitoes have a gene that unalives female larvae while keeping the males alive. And since the males don't bite and therefore can't pass on disease, the idea is that they'll help slowly lower the population of actual disease-causing mosquitoes. So far, they've only done trials, but according to Oxitec, they've all been a success. At the same time, I feel like playing God with mosquitoes is just begging for a disaster movie. So, how are we feeling about this?
Yeah, we not feeling good. We not feeling good about this shit. So that clip was just to show you that they've been doing this. Like, they've been doing this, but now they're ramping it up. Because have y'all saw that one clip where somebody caught that mosquito and it had numbers? Like, it was numbers on that mosquito. That's wild as hell. Couple more slides. Hold on, I don't even know where I'm at. Damn.
First, watch the video, then let me know how you feel in the comments. Wake up, America.
It's like genetic manipulation. Where are we on that?
In the lab, there's a technique called CRISPR that can change the mosquito DNA in a way that either the population goes down a lot or it doesn't carry this parasite. And we're talking through with the African countries what sort of tests, trials do we need to do before that gets added to the arsenal. So it'll take a number of years to get all those country approvals, but the potential there to reduce the mosquito population and therefore locally get rid of the disease makes it a very promising addition. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here so you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
It's been over a decade.
I want to go all the way up. I want to do it. Stop hiding. You hiding forever. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
She has so many mosquitoes that she could have made a board. That's insane, bro. To name them, that's insane. Anyways, guys. So I don't know if has anybody else been experiencing like an influx of mosquito bites or mosquitoes biting them or anything like that? Has anybody experienced that in the chat? So some things that you can do to repel from mosquitoes is you can burn coffee grounds. You could shave Irish Spring soap. Like put a bar of like Irish Spring through like a cheese grater, and you could sprinkle that in your yard. Also citronella oil, lemongrass oil, and grapefruit oil, all three. You can make a spray, like add a little bit of distilled water, and you can spray your body with that. That'll be a natural repellent. Make sure you get those bug screens like on your door. What else? Okay, so if you do get bit though, multiple times, then make sure you take something that has Kalyidol silver in it. Now, I know like a vegan faux life, it's like, yeah, vegan FO faux life. He sells Kalyidol silver. I believe he's like in Jamaica, so it may take some time to get to you. But yes, or if you have another source of like to get Kalyidol silver. But yeah, taking that will help you detox any toxins that you may have been injected with through these mosquito bites. Any type of detox, if you get bitten, would be the best course of action. The best thing you could do to just stay healthy at this time is make sure that you're, I would say, doing intermittent fasting, detox as much as possible, trying to eat like as less meat as possible, trying to eat more vegetables, drink more water, make sure you're cleaning your vegetables, make sure you're trying to get as fresh as vegetables as possible. Definitely exercise, sweating, like you have to complete the cycle of like what you eat, detoxing from what you eat, and kind of start back over. So exercise, detox, sleep, intermittent fasting, exercise. You know what I mean? Like you have to put those, these are key points that need to be like in your daily 48-hour routine. Do you see what I'm saying? To kind of keep the cycle going. Because when you stop one of those crucial things and you're kind of like slowing your body processing what you've eaten down, you know what I mean? And you want to kind of speed up that cycle and that turnover, because the longer things stay in your system, it actually slows down your immune system. So that if you do come in contact with any type of germs or viruses or bacteria, your body can fight it off before you kind of take on symptoms and things like that. Like that's the best advice I could really give you. Drinking soursop leaves, like that Vegan Faux Life website, he has soursop soursop leaves. Drinking a tea, and I mean that's known like cancer fighting tool. So I mean that's just a good byproduct anyway. Apricot seeds. So yeah, that's probably all I have in my arsenal to tell you as far as like staying healthy. Let's see. Now listen, you can't take Kalyidol silver if you're pregnant. So make sure that you're reading stuff before you buy it as well, okay? Let's see what y'all talking about. Just Be Love said, just went my whole life barely getting any bites, and now you get new bites every week. You see what I'm saying? You definitely, or if you're noticing new bites, definitely try to detox. Use Kalyidol silver on the bites as well to help detox whatever has been injected into you. Like it's not no mosquito season or my blood's just sweet or none of that. Like none of the natural things we used to say back in the day that doesn't apply to these new mosquitoes are out. So please take precautions so you don't get sick. As the clips that came up, people are dying from getting bit by these mosquitoes. So even though you seem like, okay, it's just a mosquito bite or I never get sick or my immune system will handle it, if you don't do what it takes to build it up, something like coming into contact with one of these mosquitoes could harm you, could land you in the hospital. So it's just a possibility. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Uptone, what? I always call you Uptone. Shit. Lavender, sage, lemon, or even rosemary oils in a scent steamer in the form of mist works good too. Also, I saw something about, damn, you just made me think of something, then I lost it. Oh yeah, somebody had put cloves, whole cloves, into lemons and limes. That also keeps them away as well. Yeah, definitely I believe in oil of oregano. One time I was so sick. Like this is way before like COVID. So sick. And I remember taking oil of oregano under my tongue, and that was the only thing that broke my sickness to where I could taste, smell, and all of that again. Like, it was just a really bad sinus infection. It was prior to COVID, way before COVID. Was not COVID. This was just a super bad sinus infection. Because I used to like smoke a lot of weed back then, and then I used to like smoke in the night air. And if you, I don't know, I always had this thing that if I smoke in the night air, it used to always make me sick. But anyways, got a really bad sinus infection, and took the oil of oregano, and that was the only thing. I live by that stuff. Live by it. It's not, listen, I'm gonna warn you, it's nasty as hell, but it works. Nasty as hell, but it works. Now hold on, I was trying to get my Cash App back online. Now hold on, because this is just, it's tripping. Is this making me sign back up? Okay, hold on. They're making me start a whole new thing. I don't know what's going on. Why it's not now it want to pull up. What the hell was going on with this thing? Okay, so Virginia, I don't know if you are in the chat. Virginia, are you in the chat? She sent her money yesterday when she thought I was going live. And then Sunny sent her money today. All right, so let's get into these readings. Period. So God, protect my energy, put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bias out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also, put a fiery wall of protection around all my Ecclesians, both new and old, and send them love and life for their highest good. Amen. Ooh, okay. So another thing I wanted to talk about, y'all, on a side note. What Black people skated by was Chris Tucker being on that Epstein list. And it's come back to my attention again. I'm going to make sure I do a reading about that. And also, what do y'all think about that Bob Barker Mandela effect? Because once they said, like, over, like, what, it was a couple of weeks ago, some he dead at 99. I'm like, I thought he was already dead. And, like, I went to TikTok and they was like, yeah, this is, like, his third time dying. Now, what? They say once he died at, like, 92, 90, I think it was like 94, 96, and 99. He died at age 94, 96, and 99. This motherfucker done died 3 times. How do you explain this? And one time they said they buried his body in like the lobby of like a Hollywood TV studio. Now, how he keep, now what's going on? Is Bob a vampire? Is that something you need to let me know? And we don't find it suspicious? How many people in the chat remember this motherfucker dying already? This was he died in 99. He's been dead. He's been dead. Anyways, a couple of things I'm going to talk about in between these readings. So first off, Virginia, are you in the chat? Really? I don't know. My chat may be running slow. You know how they do a player. Ooh, my nose cuff. This mug stayed on through all 2 movies I just went to. And now you want to pop out at the party. You pop out at your party? All right, girl, let's get into it. Future self, bonuses. Let's just do it. What y'all think about that Chris Tucker thing? I think Black people straight let it slide. We let it skate. Yeah, also the same thing with Betty White. She died twice. I don't think she died 3 times. She died twice, right? Right? Angels, ancestors, what does Virginia's future self need her to accomplish? What does Virginia's future self need her to accomplish? Ooh. What's blocking her? First was out was Queen of Swords. What's blocking her? 2 things are blocking you. 2 of Swords and the Sun. How does she remove the blocks? Ace of Wands. All right, let's clarify with the Goddess deck. Bottom of the deck is 8 of Cups. Bonus advice. Queen of Swords advice. Two of Swords and the Sun advice. Ace of Wands advice. Eight of Cups advice. Okay. And then at this point, if she was on the live, I would ask her, did she want me to do love or tough love? But I'm going to do love and tough love, actually. We talk about this real party. Now, guys, normally my readings are $2 a minute. So that's why these particular readings are a steal. Okay. Ooh. Woo! Y'all might have caught a little booty cheek with that one. Damn, the way I had to just bend down. Why is this purification energy here? Queen of Swords energy. Love life. Sun card. Infinite supply. 2. Unconditional love. 8 of Cups. We talk about that show party. There's a lot going on. Tough love. Tell me more. Now, normally, like I would say, I normally charge $2 a minute, so this reading is a steal. Because basically, you're getting a personal reading, okay? For the small price of what? $17.17. All right, let's get into it. All right, first thing off, what does your future self want you to accomplish? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is going to be like being a boss bitch. Like taking things by the reins, saying what you feel and meaning what you say. Sticking to your word, okay? Getting focused, getting your intentions focused, being the person that you want to be, speaking your mind, okay? Having your thoughts be clear, staying focused on what your goals are and working towards them without letting anything deter you, doing what's right, not being distracted. That's everything I'm getting from that. And then the bonus advice is purification. Covina, right? This card says it's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. We've been getting that card a lot this season when we do these readings. But this is just saying that you need to release anything that's negative, anything that's holding you back, anything that's causing you to be stagnant. Okay, so that's what you eat, what you think, what you watch, what you consume, how just all of it. Like basically giving a birth to a new you. The old you needs to shed, a new you needs to come forth. So they want you to go to the next level. So in order to do that, you have to stop the stuff that's holding you back on the current level that you're at. Because if you continue, then you won't move to the next level and you'll stay stagnant and you want to progress, right? Life is all about progression. Love life. You deserve love. So again, with the focused intentions. So it says you are lovable. Stay focused, right? So once again, you have to love yourself first. Flaws, good, bad, and ugly. Before you could try to seek others or something externally to love you. You have to love yourself, good, bad, and ugly, okay? So once you stay focused on definitely what you truly want to bring into your life, focus on the plan of loving yourself, and then once you've mastered that, heal from past traumas, then you can focus on what it is in a partner that you're looking for. If you're looking for somebody, it seems like you are according to that energy. The tough love, though, with what you need to accomplish is laugh. Laugh more. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Says this energy. So it's like maybe you're being too serious with that. Maybe you're being too serious, too uptight, too rigid, not going with the flow of things, but forgetting the true essence of life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you also have to laugh at pain. You have to laugh at when you're having a bad day. You have to laugh when things are not going your way. You have to laugh when things are stagnant. You know what I mean? So Spirit is just saying, don't remember to find the silver lining in things. Don't forget to not let life harden you so much that you forget to laugh. You forget to enjoy. You forget to stop and smell the roses. You forget to be grateful and and be humble for the things that you already have, right? Stuff like that. So this is everything that Spirit wants you to accomplish, all of these things. Now, what could be blocking you from all this good stuff? Let's see. First thing out was what? Two of Swords and the Sun card, which are relatively good cards. So let's see. This is what's blocking you. The Sun card and Two of Swords. So what are they talking about? So Two of Swords is normally like getting better with your decision making, which we said that your future self wants you to get better at being focused and doing things with intent. So what's blocking you is you may make decisions off of emotions instead of logic. Another thing that could be blocking you is almost kind of being blinded, like meaning like you, like, is it a such thing as like being over, like it's not overly pessimistic, but or it's really just saying what's blocking you is actually not being optimistic. Really, not being optimistic is actually what's for you. That's what's blocking you, not being optimistic, because it seems like maybe it's like a doom and gloom, like something is gonna always fuck up, it's gonna always fail, or something like that. Like you think negative, and if you think negative, you will bring like a negative energy or experiences to you. You'll start living it, because again, we are what we think. So if your mind is thinking negative, you create that reality, you create those scenarios, and you actually attract those energies to you. So what's blocking you is not thinking positive, thinking too much with emotions when you're making decisions, or not, or being indecisive. Let's see. The advice is knowing that you have all the answers, being still, listening to your intuition, right? This is full of water, and this is saying being still and listen to your intuition. It's saying that you have all the answers. The card reads specifically, you are supplied for your today and all of your tomorrows. And all that says, once again, is that you have the answers that you seek. Everything is within you. Your spirit team is within you. Your intuition is within you. Everything that you need to know, you already have. You don't need to look externally for any answers. You have everything. Love message. Let's see for what's blocking you. Let's see. Stay optimistic, girlie. It's right here. It's right here in your love reading about staying optimistic about your love life, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So again, that's what's blocking you. This negativity, right? This disconnect from your spirit team. This disconnect from your intuition. When you make decisions, you do it from an emotional standpoint instead of a balanced standpoint. It doesn't have to always be head. It has to be a little bit of 50-50 head and heart. The tough love. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. So you may be sleeping to escape your reality, because maybe you feel like there's a better reality in your dreams. But when you wake up, you're still in your reality. So you can't keep hitting the snooze button on your life. If something is bothering you, just simply change it. That's all you got to do. Okay, you got to create a plan, work towards it. You may even have some setbacks when you work the plan. It's not just easy as I'll make a plan, 1, 2, 3, follow it. Sometimes it works like that, and sometimes it don't. So just like the first answer, or excuse me, the first advice told you that you still have to learn how to dance in the rain. So when something goes wrong, still find the silver lining out of it. What is the lesson out of it? It's always a lesson. You just have to find it. So stop sleeping so much. It's what's blocking you. Start setting a regimen. Like, no, I get up at 7. I go to sleep at 7. I don't know. I don't eat past 7. Whatever. Like, get more regimented with what you do, but definitely sleep less. Okay, start making like a full day out of life. Do you see? Let's see what can help unblock all these things, right? So we have Ace of Wands. Action. Doing the things that you want to do. Making good on the promises that you made yourself. It's like, again, you know what to do. You know what to do. It's just that you've been hesitating on pulling the trigger to actually do these things. You want a lot of stuff out of life. And basically the reading is telling you nothing is stopping you from attaining these things. They want to deliver it to you, but you have to actually do the work in order to get these things. Because if you get granted these things, if you don't know how to maintain it, what was the point of you having them, or your spirit team delivering them to you? You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? So yeah, gotta do some work, really. The advice here is Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. We just talked about that earlier. It's all coinciding. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outer appearance may be. So once again, like I was saying, you have to love yourself, others, and situations. Basically saying, find the silver lining out of all those situations. Heal a situation with love. You don't fight fire with fire. If you're having a bad day, don't beat yourself up with more negative thoughts. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't get you anywhere, okay? Doesn't help you get out of that situation. You don't learn anything. You don't grow from that, right? So this is how you remove these blockages, by healing stuff with love, having compassion for yourself, other people when you have these bad days, bad experiences, or whatever, okay? The love message, though, is engagement, right? So again, you have been trying to focus on getting some type of commitment, some type of committed relationship. If you're, I don't know if you're in one or trying to find one. It kind of feels like, I don't know, a little bit of both. I'm not certain. But anyways, the card says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So once you make these changes mentally, spiritually, energetically, physically, okay, that you start vibrating differently. And then different things vibrate to you once you change your vibration and your frequency. And once that happens in your love life, Spirit is saying some type of committed relationship will come to you. Okay. Overall energy, overall message, Eight of Cups. You're going to have to leave what you think you built. So it's giving, you're going to have to move to a different place. You need to get a different job. You need to get a different home. You need to just leave what you thought you knew. It's not working for you. It's not working for you. The stuff that you thought you knew about yourself, just the old rivers and lakes you used to. Like, Spirit is like, it's time for something new. And maybe you're afraid because you're just like, I'm used to this. I'm comfortable in what I know. I know all the streets. I know all the back roads. I know this happens at this time and this time. Comfortability sometimes can smother you, stagnate you, block you. So Spirit, in your reading is saying, you need to actually leave what you have built and search for something new, because you know it doesn't work. You know it doesn't. The advice, so crazy. Look at this, coinciding home. And that's about a move and leaving. Either you moving to somewhere else with some new people, some people changing somehow in your home. You just like, but it's definitely home life needs to change. Home life, but it's like you need to move, leave, like leave your area. It's stagnating you. You're not going to actually do better until you move. High Priestess. The most powerful card in the deck is for you. It says you have divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teaching. Okay. So High Priestess is a heavy responsibility. Spirit is saying they actually want to like download you with like information and messages to help other people. Like, you could randomly, like, let's say, be at the bank, right? And you behind a lady, and then all of a sudden you get downloaded with a message to tell her, like, listen, I got a message to boom, 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 boom. You like, what? And like, you gonna be freaked out because you just like, what? Or like, y'all serious? This is the type of calling that's waiting for you once you align your energies. Like, you've been trying to get a reading from me for a while, but everything happens how it should. And this is a special, like, this is a special calling here. Like, but you have to get your stuff in order. Get your vibrations in line here. Like, mind, body, spirit, get balanced, so that when you receive these messages, not only do you not question it, you embrace it, and you're ready to deliver these messages with confidence. Like, I'm starting to see like prophetic dreams, visions, messages for other people, messages for yourself, guidance for just people around you, stuff like that. But if you don't believe in yourself, how can you confidently deliver this message? Because it's faith-based. It's like, you can't even explain how you know this stuff, right? But you need to be able to convey this message to these people with confidence, because again, you already have faith and you're convinced in what is being told to you and who is telling you. You understand? That's powerful as hell. Let's see. The love message on top of that is soulmate. So spirit wants to deliver a soulmate to help you walk on this journey. You will not be doing all this stuff alone. Okay? It's recognizable that you do want love and that you need to know that you deserve love and stay focused on the positive stuff as far as your love life goes. So don't think about what you don't want, the negative stuff that you endured in your love life. Only think positive, what you would like to experience. How would you feel when you experience it? Stuff like that helps you bring it closer, helps it come and manifest faster. Okay? So this person will be your soulmate. That spirit will deliver you once you do this work. Okay? This is like one of those things waiting at the end of the rainbow. Sounds cliche, but true. Let's see. The tough love message is woo, perfect. Perfect way to end your reading. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you was looking for a sign where her fucking is, how much more blatant can we be? I can't be more blatant than that card. Like, it can't be. So I hope you're taking everything that you got out of this reading to heart. Okay, because spirit meant it. It's one of those grab you by the collar and talk low in your ear type of readings. Okay, they mean it. So I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening because you have been missing me. And this is I feel like everything is happening for a reason as far as this reading goes. Because the one time you wanted to read it, it wasn't the right time for you to hear this. Now it's the perfect time for you to hear this. And I really hope you're listening because they really meant this. Everything was synchronized in your reading for a reason. All right, Sonny, now we on you. Let's see if you've been doing that work we talked about in your last reading. Spirit grabbed you by the collar and wasn't playing with you either. So it's time to see what they got to say about you. Dun, dun, dun. They weren't playing with you either. So I hope you've been making some changes. Let's see what you're saying. You've been listening and made some changes, but you feel like the same card's about to come out. Oh, shit. So why would you play with them like that? Why would you play with them like that? Why do you think the same card's going to come out? Now, don't have them jump on my back and get to yelling and cussing you out, okay? Because I hate to be the conduit for that, okay? People somehow don't think spirit cuss, but little do you know. Little do you know. They have to speak to you in a language you understand. It's not blasphemous. They have to speak to you in a language that you understand. Ooh, because the signs be there for them to say it to you all nicely, right? And sometimes we don't get nicely. We don't receive nicely. So let's see. Let's shuffle your cards. Angels, ancestors, what does Sunny's future self need her to accomplish? What does Sunny's future self need her to accomplish? Strength. There we go. What's blocking her? Nine of Wands. How does she remove the block? Nine of Cups. Yep. Same stuff. See, it's here. Really. Now, I didn't expect you to make these amount of changes that quickly, but I don't know. Whew, why is this strength card here? What's the advice for the strength card? What's the advice for the Nine of Wands? What's the advice for the Nine of Cups? What's the advice for the Eight of Cups? What's the advice for the Eight of Cups? No, so for 1717, we doing love and tough love. Why is this sorceress energy here for love? Give me a love message for what does she need to accomplish? Okay. What's blocking her in love? How does she remove the blocks in love? Overall energy and advice for love. Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those readings again for you, Sonny. What's the tough love for what's blocking her? What's the message? Tough love for her future self. It's 3 cards. How does she remove the block? Tough love. Overall energy, tough love. Let's get into it. So, girlie, what your future self wants you to accomplish is the Strength card. You should have known, because this was in your last. This is in your future, not future energy, but like how do you remove the block energy? So it's no coincidence that this is your actual card again concerning what is your future self wants you to accomplish. And as we know, what, let's say it together, me and you, it's being back to your natural self. Do you not see the big sun background and your name is Sunny? Strength card. The strength is not muscle strength, it's internal strength. It's taking the scenic route when you know you have to walk 10 miles or be somewhere 10 miles away with no car. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like you're not taking the easy way. You have to sweat. You have to feel the pain in your legs, the sweat drip down your face, the anguish, the sun beating on your back. Whatever the circumstances is, like you have to take the long way around. And it all starts with believing that you could even finish the mission before you even try to map it out and take the first step. Because if you don't believe that you can complete those 10 miles, why even take that first step? So what do they want you to accomplish? Everything that I just said, knowing that you have what it takes to go the long way around, and that you'll make it out just fine because you'll be better for it. So in a nutshell, you're going to have to do some uncomfortable things and deconstruct who you thought you are or who you are existing as to get back to the place of who you naturally are. You have to do some true work. And this is like you damn near have to blow your life back up and to put it back together for you to find a sense of peace. Like you're not going to find peace until you do this. You don't have to believe me, but if it keeps coming out in this reading, I don't know what else to tell you. So let's see. The advice is sorceress, right? The card says you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Woo. Now, I know you're this person, but do you know you're this person? Like, I know you're this person. I know you can do these things. Off the rip, I know you can. I know this. I believe in you that much, and I've never laid my 2 eyes on you before. Okay, so if I know this about you, how don't you know this about you? How don't you know? So you've lost your believing in that you're magical. You lost your confidence in yourself that you could take the long way around and come out better for it. So this is what spirits want you to accomplish. Realizing that you that bitch. Remembering who you are. Remembering that how powerful your mind is. It's at this point that you feel so defeated that you feel like you have no control over life and that life is happening to you. You stop believing that you were co-creating and creating your own reality. You lost sight. You've given your power away. Tough love messages. It's dark. You can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. What does that say? You're in your own way. What did I just say, bro? Now, I didn't even look at this card and I just said this to you. Now, listen. If this was church, then I'd be preaching. It says you are giving your power away. You are a badass. Act like it. Now, I can't make this shit up. And also, stop sleeping so much, snoozing on your life as if somehow your dreams is going to help your reality be any better. Meaning, like, if you stay in your mind and you're not putting to action what you want what these actual dreams are, you're just a dreamer. Okay? when you should be a doer. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, the love message though is reconciliation, which your future self wants you to accomplish. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, I don't know who this is, or it's saying like the old someone of some, or who somebody used to be, is returning back to your life. Either somebody from your past, A is, or B, somebody who somebody used to be is returning back to you. Take it how you need it. Now, what's blocking you? So this is what your future self wants you to accomplish. What's blocking you from accomplishing these things, which you already know, but let's just tell you one more time, is the 9 of Wands. So what does this stand for? What is that? The past. The past. What's blocking you? Traumas from the past. The multiple wands is signifying all the things from the past. Look, he has a bandage on his head. Defensive guard is up. You're not letting good shit, bad shit, nothing. And all you're thinking about is something boogeyman from under the bed is coming to get you. You're so imbalanced in your thought and in your energy, you can't even process and perceive things the right way. Everything to you is perceived skewed because your mind is so all over the place at this time. So how can you perceive yourself and see yourself how I see you when your past is all over your mind? Your mind isn't even in the present, and you can't see yourself for who you are when you look in the mirror, because when you look in the mirror, you see a past version of yourself that no longer exists. The advice for this is what? Start delegating. Start delegating. So you don't have to do everything on your own is the advice Spirit is saying. So you can't accomplish like deconstructing this construct of your life right now and rebuilding it by yourself when there's other people in it. Allow them a position in on it. Allow them a job that they play now. Reassign roles. You have the power. But what's blocking you is you think that you are alone in this fight and you're not. Love message. What's blocking you? Keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and your expectations. So I know you're married, but I don't know. Like, it seems like this marriage truly is in trouble. It's truly in trouble from where I'm looking at. So the last time we spoke, I said I suggested couples counseling because to me, if your relationship, your marriage was like a body, it would be a person on life support with their prognosis not being so good. I think that's the correct word, prognosis. But I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, from this energy, it's like Spirit is trying to bring in somebody else. And if it's not a matter of somebody else, it's that your partner needs to vibrate differently. So he has to do some work on his own. So what could make him aware of the work that he needs to do is perhaps an unbiased opinion with couples counseling. Because it's becoming to be the 12th hour for y'all relationship. Okay. Let's see. Tough love for what's blocking you. It says, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, like I've said. And you know why. Perfect card to come out. Perfect card. Perfect card. Perfect card. So what's blocking you is you are steady putting up a facade, showing up to these places fake happy, and you're dying on the inside. How long are you going to live like that? When are you going to save yourself? Let's see. How do you remove these blocks? We got 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, but also what is this person? What? Alone. 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 How do you remove the blocks? 9 of Cups. By thinking of self. It's like a balanced selfishness. So so you can fully work on your accomplishments, what you want to accomplish, your dreams, your wishes. You've put so many people's wishes and dreams and wants ahead of yourself. Meanwhile, you've been giving away your power piece by piece to now, if you were a visual picture, you're like walking around like a fraction of yourself. What is a fraction? Like that, you look like it's almost like a not fully formed fetus, visually, energetically. Like that's what I'm seeing. So it's like you have to start calling back your power, calling back these pieces of yourself that you've given away over the years, so you can start working on building yourself back up. Like start going after your dreams that you sacrificed for others for so many years. All this should sound familiar because I've been saying it for a while now, right? What's the advice for what's blocking you? Prosperity, abundantia. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. What's blocking you? Knowing. How do you remove these blocks? Knowing that you can be prosperous once you start believing in yourself, tapping into your gifts, your talents that you have been downloaded with since you were little, the ones you've been denying yourself to use all this time. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And Spirit is saying they've been opening so many doors for you to start choosing yourself, making a way for you. But I don't know, either you hitting the snooze button on it, you shutting the door on it, you telling you're going to be back, you hitting the pause button on it, you hitting the refresh button on it, you not believing it. How do we remove these blocks? Now in love, how do you remove the blocks in your love life? Unrequited love. Now this is crazy. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's a few things. 2, one is the relationship that you have with yourself, the fake you and the real you. You can't keep up this fake you you've been portraying to the world. Like it's getting harder and harder for you to wake up and fake, like your mask is starting to slip. The second thing is your relationship. Like I'm telling you, it's on life support, and Spirit is saying realizing the true crux of this relationship. Maybe it's time to call it quits, which sounds crazy because I'm not a fan of breaking up homes and divorces and stuff like that. But in this case, it's almost like a relationship that shouldn't have happened. That's what I'm getting, okay? It says you got a feeling you just can't shake, that little voice inside of you. Listen to that shit. You know what I'm talking about. Never laid eyes on you, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking into those voices you've been trying to turn the volume down on, and now me and Spirit is turning it up on your ass. Okay, you know exactly what I'm saying. So how do you remove these blocks? Listening to your intuition. Quit hitting the snooze button on your intuition. Knowing that if you step out on faith and deconstruct your life and stop sacrificing your happiness for others, that you will actually become more prosperous than you've ever been. More abundant than you've ever been, because that's what you are supposed. This is your birthright right here. Spirit is telling you this is what you were supposed to have. This is what you were supposed to be. Instead of this facade of a life that you're living right now. Like I can't put it any other way. It's time for you to see your wishes. Overall energy, let's see, it's 8 of Cups. How many times we got to get this? You need to move. You need to leave. It sounds so crazy, and it's like, but it's like, damn, I can't. I mean, it keep coming up. Like, it just keep coming up. They want you to leave. They want you to leave. They want you to move. Like, almost like move away for like 8 months. Move somewhere else for 8 months. 8 months. Ain't no 8 weeks. I don't see 8 weeks. I'm getting 8 months. 8 months. 8 months. You will be a totally different person. I don't know. Somebody's actually been like calling you. It's been opportunities for you to move and to leave. And it's like answers to problems. You like, damn, I didn't even, it's already lined up for you. It's like you're supposed to be leaving, moving. It's time to choose you. And Spirit is saying, It's stuff waiting on you, but you can't get this. You can't arrive. You can't receive. You can't have these things, living the life that you're living, vibrating at the current vibration that you're vibrating at, okay? So you have to make some decisions. Advice, divine passion. Really look at that card. It says, be honest with yourself. What does your heart really, truly desire? One thing is, it's not the life that you're living right now, but you need to do some soul searching, really, because time is kind of running out. Overall energy and message for your love life. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Got a paper in your hand. It feels like, listen, it feels like divorce energy. I don't know. Something is not working here with this relationship. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So I don't know if you thought you could keep waiting it out and letting people make decisions for you, or you can go ahead and pull a trigger yourself. But just know that something is working here, and that relationship, according to these energies, it seems like they're going to remove it whether you want to or not. It's going to be removed. Something is going to be removed. It's not working. Either y'all want to fix it, vibrate differently, or it's going to be removed. That's what it looks like to me. Tough love energy. It says put the phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward. Go talk to a live person. So stop being so cooped up in the house. Stop trying to interact with people through the phone. Go out and go have some conversations with somebody. Go be like you again. Like you've been vibrating at an energy that's not been you for so long. Stifling your light for. Why are you stifling your light for people? Stifling your light. It's time for you to believe in yourself again. Go talk to somebody. Go talk to some people. Go live just like you haven't been living. You're not thriving, you know? You just been existing. And that's sad because, I mean, I know you energetically and that's not you. And it really saddens me that this is your reality right now. But what I see for your future is so bright, but you're going to have to do some work. You're going to make some changes, make some tough decisions, but you can't continue to vibrate how you're vibrating. It's legit killing you energetically. It's draining you. Like energetically, you like a raisin. The way it's draining you, you have nothing else to give. It's either you're going to make the decision or spirit is going to step in. And when they step in, they step in and you like, damn it, they didn't step in. It's almost like pulling to your house and it's like surrounded with like police type shit, SWATs outside. That's what spirit do. It's like we gave you chance and chance, and now you want them to do it, okay? So either you gonna make the decision or they gonna start making decisions for you because they need you to be where you're supposed to be. It's almost like you're holding the line up, you know? Okay. Let's see what you said. You said, I believe you. I thought I was doing good. I registered for school, took some time away from my family, started a creative process, but you're right. I don't believe deep down that anything good will happen. See? You can't lie to spirit. You can't lie to yourself, okay? You can't. Listen, spirit is within you, so how can you think you can lie to spirit and yourself? Like, really, what? You can't lie to yourself now? Why would you be lying to yourself? You got to do the work. You can't take the short way around. This is not giving little fix. It's giving major overhaul. It's not giving paint job. It's not giving Band-Aid on this wound. It's giving reconstructive surgery. Do you understand? I don't know what other way to put it. You know? You know? I don't know another way to put it. I don't know, homie. I know this is tough for you. I'm not trying to like make it seem like it's not tough, but it's just like, what good are you if you're dying on the inside? Okay. You hear me? No, they stay snatching you the hell up, Sonny. Like, they stay snatching you. And I hate being the conduit for them to snatch you because I love you, right? So, spirit aside, reading aside, like, I love you. I hate to be the conduit, the messenger to, like, for them to snatch you up. I hate saying these words to you. But, like, this is exactly what I'm getting every time we pull your energy, you know? And I just want to see it be different. Like, spirit called all your cords. They snatched on all the lights on your ass. They exposed everything. It's, you know, they lay all the cards out on the table. So it's like, you can't say you didn't know. You have to start doing like some real work, like tough decisions. Like, this time is running out on you, you know? They want you to vibrate differently. But yeah, y'all recognize that it's kind of late, and I know you guys need to go to work and do stuff like that, right? Get some sleep, or scroll on TikTok, or just work on yourself, journal, maybe some meditation, some intention setting, you know, some exercise, right? Drinking some water. So I'm going to let you guys go. We had a good live today. I'll be back tomorrow for some type of True Crime Tuesday. Let me see what else. That's all I got to tell y'all. But listen, like I always say, let's seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem until the next time. Shit. I'm out. Girlie, you know I love you too. So.